I'm Natalie Lazaroo. I originally come from Singapore, but I've moved to Brisbane and I'm permanently located here. My field of study is in applied theatre, so it's basically working using theatre but bringing it out of the conventional theatre space and working in the communities. I'm focusing on the work of Volcana Women's Circus, which is a feminist circus in Brisbane. And I felt that Griffith University was the best place for me to apply my research because it has a really strong applied theatre department, the strongest I would say in Brisbane. I'm an ethnographer and I'm coming into their workshops where they run circus projects with different groups of marginalized people. I was reading Performance Scholars writing, and she does ethnography in the rehearsal process, and she used the analogy of a lot of theatre groups being like lost tribes whose work gets passed down through word of mouth and never gets documented. So I'm sort of filling in that gap of documenting a feminist theatre group whose work there's been scant attention paid to actually documenting and analyzing their work. So what I do is I sit in for every single workshop. I'm there documenting work, but I'm also engaging with the participants. So in this current project that Volcana's doing, I'm not just sitting in one corner and scribbling down notes or taking photos. I'm working with the participants. Currently, I'm still in the phase of collecting my material, sitting in for the workshops and doing the field work. So I think that's my focus right now. And I think that's part of my job. That's part of my methodology in writing up all these, this rich data, all these field notes, and the raw data will somehow be magically turned into a thesis, I guess. Griffith has really provided me with both the academic side of things as well as the practical aspect that I can blend together, and I think gives me a more competitive edge in society. I'm quite lucky at Griffith. I share an office with a lot of other postgrads, and even though everyone's from a different field, I'm one of the only ones in applied theatre. But it's good to have just supportive, peers there to share your problems, to talk about your problems, go out for lunch, go out for coffee. So it's that sort of environment that I think Griffith has provided me with, which I'm very thankful for.